I am so glad that you have decided to join me for another session. And today we're going to be talking about psychotropic drugs. Oh, by the way, I do want you to be wealthy. And here's the thing that when I was doing the research in order to be able to talk on this, is that most psychotropic drugs were made, presented, developed in the 1950s. And the reason I find this so fascinating is I have had a couple of people in my life that had bipolar, and there were always new drugs coming out for them to try. And one of the people that was in a support group mentioned that they had already taken 54 different psychotropic drugs. Well, I did some research on it, and the reality is that there's probably about 75 different drugs that are available under different names because the patents have changed over the 50 years. But let's just talk about this. Psychotropic drugs. You're taking them, obviously, because you're watching this video. And we need to be concerned about the side effects, because the side effects decrease the libido, which is the sex drive, which is, if you have a partner, depending on your partner's sexual desire and how they want to, whether or not they are more aggressive sexually than you are, the point of it is that when we make that relationship, we've got to be able to talk about it. And talking about and communicating about the whether or not to go on the drug, what are the side effects of the drug, how are we going to manage it? Well, personally speaking, I have taken psychotropic drugs. I was married at the time, and I found that the psychotropic drugs diminished my sex drive, and it was just amazing. Just belly fell out of it really quickly. And the point of it is that after I got off the psychotropic drugs, my libido and my sex drive immediately went up. So if you want to be having action in the bedroom, what needs to happen is that there needs to be either some type of compromise. And I, standing here right now, can't tell you what that is. So let's talk about those psychotropic drugs. Well, they are serotonin reuptake inhibitors. There's Silaxia, there's Lexapro, there's Paxil, Priva, Prozac, fluoroxamine, I believe I pronounced that, and Zoloft. Now, I took Zoloft, I took Prozac, I took Paxil, and they definitely diminished my sex drive. So if you're not aware of what the side effects are of the psychotropic drug that you're taking, guess what? You need to find that out, especially if you're having trouble maintaining erections and functioning and having even a sexual desire. So there are 5 major classes of legal psychotropic medicine. And they're anti-anxiety agents, they're antidepressants, they're antipsychotics, they're mood stabilizers, and they're stimulants. Now, from my experience, the majority of these anti-anxiety agents, antidepressive, antipsychotics, they're going to have an effect on your libido, your sex drive, your ability to maintain an erection. And if you like the website where I'm getting this information, and also the list of drugs that are out there that are called psychotropic drugs, I'll be glad. Just go ahead and comment down below. But understand that we, as a community and a nation, we've been trained that take a pill, you'll be cured. Reality is that you're not getting cured, you're masking the symptoms. The cure is the underlying disease, that when you stop taking the thing that you thought was curing you and the symptoms reoccur, bingo, you're going to have problems. That is not a cure. That's a band-aid. So the symptoms will go away, but the disease state is now suppressed, and it's just lingering underneath in the belly. And one day it'll pop out, and everything will just get really very exciting. Well, we need to understand, and this is really what the message is of this particular session, is that we need to understand the consequences of these drugs. Consequences are, what does it do to our partner? What are the side effects? What does it do to our body? Because if we're going to look at a holistic type lifestyle, we need to be setting up a lifestyle and a mindset that says that we can get better. Now, one of the things that I just thought was fascinating is I've got a very close friend that teaches in a local college, and they are aware that 40% of the students that are sitting in their audience are taking some type of psychotropic drug. Well, that makes it a little bit more difficult to teach. But more importantly, if you have been told by a physician that this is what you need, well, we need to really evaluate that, because the other health consequences can really impact your body. You know, the Rolling Stones song, Little Yellow Pill, I forget which pill that is, but I have known people, women, that took that pill over a 20-year period, and they had major side effects that were not pleasant. Let's just get that out there. They had some neurological issues that were not very fun. And I apologize for not knowing what that Valium, that's what it was, Valium. So, here we are. Where are you in your mental state? If you make the decision to take psychotropic drugs, great. I suggest and I feel that psychotropic drugs without any kind of psychiatric care or psychologist or pastoral care or Reiki is pretty much just you've got two legs on a three-legged stool. It's not going to make the situation much better when you do the full process, because cognitive behavioral therapy is wonderful for the type of stuff that we're talking about here, which benefits the bedroom immediately. What will happen is that your life will get much better, your partner's life will be much happier, and the whole point of it is that if we are in community with each other, there won't be any smackdowns, there won't be any bitch slaps, the whole process will work. And we'll be happier and healthier. And we'll be able to function at work, we'll be able to function in society, we'll be good producers, and comment. I look forward to your comments. I look forward to you coming to another session. You have an incredible day.